at this stage of the year.
Well, there really was no way you could have predicted they'd have this kind of season. The only people that aren't surprised are the players and the coaches themselves.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Rubio and Levine together in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Chang, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot. One thing you notice, Doris, both these teams very strong on the backboard.
And that's about effort, right? There's got to be a willingness to mix it up physically, to be able to work hard. And you see teams that are not afraid to scrap and claw. Hey, that's how I played.
I love rebound. You did play that way, that's right. But you love rebounders, don't you?
I do, because I think it takes commitment. You've got to continue to work. You know bodies are flying around in there. It's not for the faint of heart.
So it's the Lakers now, following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. From 11 feet away, and the rejection by Jang, but he recovers it. 4 on the shot clock. There's Russell with the 3. The shot, no good. Good D by Rubio.
Boy, still not quite in rhythm, just 1 for 4.
Now the pass to Dang. Towns the screen. Here's Wiggins. Buries it down low.
Probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. There's the screen. Here's Mayo. Minnesota with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, there's no doubt. The offense looked scattered. Tons of turnovers, some of them forced, certainly, but many were not. It was made easy to defend.
Here's Hassel after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside, Russell. Good D by Rubio.
He needs to complete that opportunity. Really shocking he botched that one.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. No good on the 3.
Almost seemed like he was overthinking that shot. Such a wide open look.
Ingram kicks to Mayo. Fires from deep. And the Lakers with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Levine can't hit. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Russell against Rubio. Russell passes to the prophet. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. They set the pick to the paint. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night. And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
Towns the screen. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Jang. And that one hits back iron.
The guy, that's the shot he'll take, again, if he's given the chance. We all know he can knock that down.
Pass to the prophet. Outside, Russell. And here's Mayo for 3. Here's the prophet. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
The putback there, a product of his strong effort on the glass. Never gave up on that play.
Out to the right wing. He feeds it to Mayo. Russell sets a screen for Mayo. Second shot opportunity, and Russell gets it to go.
Got the feed off the bounce, went straight up with it. Nice coordination between two teammates. Great feel.
Rubio dishes to Jang. Back to Rubio. Towns the screen. And Rubio kicks to Zhang. Wiggins passes to Towns. Can they get it? Bounces high off the rim and drops. Towns has got his second bucket.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Outside Mayo. Russell a screen on Levine. Outside Russell. Again, Russell missing.
You know, he's had a tough quarter shooting the ball, but one thing you have to give him, he's fighting out there.
Down low. Ingram with the steal. Mayo the pass to the prophet. No good, his first miss after 3 makes.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Rubio dishes to Levine. Jang with the screen for Levine. And stolen by Russell. Lots of room. That's good on the jump shot. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Wiggins kicks to Rubio. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Rubio's got his first points of the night.
I tell you, unwilling to settle for something on the perimeter, Rubio sticks his nose inside.
Russell passes to the prophet. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Minnesota. Of course, you've talked to so many and heard a lot of insight on which coaches in the NBA have the most impact on the game. You've coached, you've played. Gather it in for us. Give us a compass on this topic.
Yeah, this is an interesting one because you can go in a lot of different directions. You look at a guy like Doc Rivers, who, because he played, seems to be this natural affinity of the players. You talk about a player's coach, understands relationships, won a championship in Boston, convinced a group of offensive-minded guys like Paul Pierce and Ray Allen that they needed to play defense to the level of Kevin Garnett. You also look at a guy like Eric Spoelstra, who, though he is young, paid his price to come up through the ranks, talks about spending years in that dark, dank Miami video operations room. But when guys like Jeff Van Gundy, Stan Van Gundy, Doug Collins are complimenting you as a young guy in Eric Spoelstra, I'm thinking he's got a pretty good future.
Are you surprised when good coaches don't win in the league?
Yes, but I think so much goes into winning. You have to remain healthy, and over the course of an 82-game schedule, that's hard. You've got to have great organizational strength, Kevin. We know that now ownership and general managers have to be as strong as the head coach. And listen, there's luck. You know, sometimes injuries play a part in who you match up against and who you don't. There's so much to winning.
Wonderful insight. Now Russell, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. Good D by Rubio.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Wiggins. He dishes it to Jang. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run right now. To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Wiggins. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Great focus by Wiggins in the face of some pretty good defense.
Lakers leading by 4. Outside Russell. Ingram setting a pick for Russell. Mayo left side. Passes it to Hassel. Just 5 on the clock. A second chance effort and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Cole Aldrich.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the Wolves have had problems in a number of places last season, but the one that really stands out, at least, Doris, on the offensive end of the ball, was how they couldn't hit threes at a reliable clip.
No doubt, Kevin. The Wolves were one of the worst teams in terms of three-point shooting, and they know it's something they need to improve on, especially from their wings. If you can hit threes at a decent rate, it opens up for drivers like Wiggins and a post player like Towns.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Muhammad comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's done in for Ricky Rubio. He's perfect from the line this time.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
Now here's Zeller. 6 to shoot. Aldridge kicks to Zeller. Wiggins from outside. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yeah, still working on consistency from range, but improved shot mechanics for Andrew Wiggins.
And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
It's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, though, it's never boring.
No. Here's Dunn, following the bucket by the Lakers. Muhammad dishes to Dunn. Good on the shot.
Just grown man work from Dunn inside. His incredible athleticism really helping get him these types of shots.
So it's the Lakers now. It's a 3-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
You know, usually defense is the thing that you can rely on for consistency, but not putting forth the effort, things fall apart quickly. Looked like it might drop for him, and you know, that has to frustrate him just a bit. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor.
Here's Russell. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Matthews against Wiggins. Pick by Zeller. Dunn passes to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
And look at how Dunn slices apart the defense with his passing. Phenomenal in the pick and roll.
Dolman. He's covered by Zeller. Dolman. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Wiggins, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Wiggins has got 9.
Boy, working as hard as he can on the offensive end, and he's willing points for this team.
Inside, there's the pass to Hess. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Boy, what a pass. That assist was right on target. That's why his teammates absolutely love playing with this guy.
Pick by Zeller. Now Aldridge, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. A three-pointer, Wiggins. They get it again. That shot off. Los Angeles leading by 5. And Matthews kicks to Russell. Lakers passing it around. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Silks checked in for Los Angeles. Minnesota also with the sub. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Good on both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Jones kicks to Muhammad. Shoots from the right block. Matthews with the rebound. Here's Silk. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Russell passes to Cobb. Fires the 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer. Timberwolves trail by 10, and now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got the Prophet. Silk is out there with Mayo, and it's on a Kidsian at the 3. Lakers shooting for the game at 42%.
And for Chris Dunn, everyone told him to enter the draft after 3 years at Providence. His father, his coach, he could have been a first-round pick back in 15. Instead, he decided to stay one more season, earn his diploma, and I'd have to say it's worked out pretty well for him.
Timberwolves shooting 43% for the game. From deep, and that one is off. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Andrew Wiggins' ball handling lagged behind the rest of his game before he came to the NBA, but he's found he can use his size to post up immediately. It's a talent that many players don't develop until they've been in the league for years. Kevin, he's got the footwork, and as his skills develop, he's almost certain to become a superstar.
Sure does. Thanks, D.A.
Gotta put some pressure on Dunn when he's squaring up from outside. Just an exceptional score.
There's the pick. Pass to the Prophet. Pass to Cobb. Shoots a fader. Goes back up. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Muhammad kicks to Jones. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Towns. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Towns has got 6.
Now that's a beautiful in-between game. Towns just so pure on that shot.
Here's Silk. The kick out to Mayo. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing right side. Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good from the wing. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside Mayo. The Prophet passes to Sonikitsi. Lakers passing it around. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. It's Mayo on the wing. And the Lakers with another miss.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Confidence, he's lacking poise. He's forcing things that aren't there. He's just taking shots out of rhythm.
Now Mayo following Tyus Jones' 3-point attempt. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, as broadcasters, we get a view that maybe some fans miss as to how hard these players work. You've talked about this a lot, Doris. Behind every shot, every play, every dribble, so many countless hours spent in the gym to perfect what they're doing.
Well, so I would say an NBA game is 48 minutes long. And I would say probably for every 48 minutes you are talking about an extraordinary commitment in the gym. What Steph Curry does on a nightly basis makes the game look easy, when in fact he's paid a price by the time he's spent, just like every other NBA player, honing their craft.
But I don't ever sense that it's drudgery to them.
No.
That they enjoy the game so much, like you, that it's in their DNA.
I think their passion and joy is evident on a nightly basis, and for us, we're lucky to watch it.
Isn't that fun? Oh,
Yeah,
it's a blast.
no doubt.
Just a blast. And the results for Minnesota haven't come just yet during their rebuild, but Doris, they have plenty of things to cheer for. This is one of the most dynamic and exciting offenses to watch in the league.
Oh, Kevin, there's no doubt. Up and down the roster, the Wolves have players that are always a threat to make a top 10 play. Wiggins and Levine, both some of the best dunkers in the league. Cat can do things most players his size only dream about.
Here's Redding. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Lakers lead by 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dunn dishes to Levine, feeds it to Wiggins. He kicks it to Towns. On the wing, Levine. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
There's a good screen. Here's Redding. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 9. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wiggins kicks to Towns. And that one comes up a bit short. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Wiggins. Sinks that one from the post. Wiggins has got 11 points.
How about that? Turn defense into offense, a great steal, and Wiggins for the score.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Silk. 8 points his last outing. Kicks it to Ingram. Expanding his range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got himself on the board with 3 there. So it's Minnesota now. And the Timberwolves call time here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hassel's checked in. Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. Now here's Wiggins. Tight defense on him. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
A good score inside for a 3-man. I mean, Wiggins can beat you with his back to the basket or facing up.
Ingram with it. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Redding. Minnesota with the rebound. Chang's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Towns the screen. And it's Rubio penetrating. And here is Ingram. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Levine wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is what Levine's working on, pulling up when the defense gives it to him.
Here's Redding. Here's the screen. In the corner, it's Ingram. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rubio outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Zhang, a screen. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Clock at 6. Towns kicks to Levine. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
Here's Redding. Here's Cobb. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Boy, it was good defense, but he just had enough separation with that little bit of a fade.
And Rubio kicks to Levine. Towns the screen. Inside. Ball stolen. Here's Silk, covered by Rubio. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 4. Rubio, the pass to Dang. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. A rebound by the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. There's the pass to the Prophet. Here's Hassel. Jang defending. The shot by Hassel is no good.
I thought for sure he would hit that shot, but his release didn't look good.
Levine can't hit.
That's simply not aggressive enough. Needs to show grit and determination and didn't on that one.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Towns. Russell with a wide open look. The long distance 3 is buried. Russell's got 11 points.
He got himself into space behind the arc, and the D never picked him back up. Boy, you can't lose him.
To the middle, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here's Matthews for the 3. They get it back. Another shot. Rebound by Dang.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Yeah, that's the look you're working toward with your offense. Hurts when you don't hit it.
Now, here's Rubio. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch. I'll tell you, they're fighting the good fight, but he's not helping a difficult situation by missing this way.
And Zach LaVine is listed as a point guard, but he isn't a natural to that position. Certainly can handle himself acting as the lead guard, but Doris making plays for others right now isn't his specialty. Well,
it shows up in stats as well as with the eye test, right? He has never had a lot of assists given how much he handles the ball, and he also has somewhat of a poor assist-to-turnover ratio. But he is almost more of a shooting guard who can bring it up the floor and initiate rather than a true point guard. You can watch Andrew Wiggins play for 5 minutes to see how naturally scoring comes to this guy. He's always moving without the ball to find space to attack the rim or try to get open. And he is a guy that will continue to add to his skill set so he can put up points in a number of different ways.
And one area that Wiggins is already very good at is his ability to score on the break. Doris, he covers ground so easily in transition and gets a lot of free points that way.
You know, and that's what great scorers tend to do. They find and improve on every possible way to score. And Wiggins, just like all the ones who came before him, you take portions of other players' games and incorporate them into your own bag of tricks.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Here's Russell. It's a 5-point game. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for Minnesota. Matthews, no one around him.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue. And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
To the wing on the left, from 15 feet away, Hassel's shot's good. The captain's got 6 points.
Well, Wes Matthews is a terrific passer. He is hitting his guys in all their spots.
Jang, a screen. Rubio with him. He's picked up by Russell. Levine inside the 3-point line. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Matthews sets a screen for Russell. Ingram wide open. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 5. Levine dishes to Rubio. The feed to Wiggins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And with Wiggins, it's best to be patient with his development, and they have been, to the credit of the Minnesota Timberwolves organization. But Doris, most feel once his three-pointer becomes a consistent weapon, his game is really going to take off.
I think that's exactly right, Kevin, because Wiggins can make threes at a decent clip right now, but even a slight improvement may push him to the point where he's at elite scoring levels. That first step, coupled with a strong 3 game, would make him virtually unguardable. You know, if he continues to work on his shot, you know his deep game will come along soon enough.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Muhammad comes in for Levine, and Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Jones kicks to Zeller, dishes it to Wiggins. That's tipped. Now here's Matthews. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Russell from long range. No good on the shot. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
They've got to be aware of that. They can't take any extra time. And that was definitely a play where he just seemed to not have a good perspective on where he was.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 4. Russell passes to Collins. The drive by Russell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now Dunn, 5 points in the game. There's the screen. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Dunn's got 8.
What about the concentration of Dunn nailing the shot right in the D's face?
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Lakers lead by 3.
Starting with Kenny, your take.
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Check. What'd you think about Minnesota?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, a high-flying pair of Levine and Wiggins are the 2 and the 3. Towns is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. And Towns gets it to go.
Yeah, this is one of the better catch-and-shoot bigs in the NBA already. Towns doing everything these days.
Neal against Rubio. Russell with it. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. To the inside. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, glides into that move, suspends in the air. Levine, nice.
Russell kicks to Mayo. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And a look here at a group of rookies that has been holding their own against the big boys in the paint, the top rookie rebounders since the All-Star break. Look at the Prophet, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, the captain, several spots down. He's also having a tremendous season rebounding the ball.
I think the adjustment period is officially over for these two. I mean, if their second half performance on the glass is any indication.
As soon as he caught it, the defense was in his grill. Really impressive. I think something that is weighing on the minds of the Minnesota fans, May 31st, 2004. How about that's the date of the last time the Wolves played an NBA playoff game. Longest drought in the league, guys.
And stolen by Russell. Fast break, the Lakers. There's the dish to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Mayo, that's good. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And that is something you don't want to be the first in the NBA most years without a postseason trip, Doris. Wolves are doing everything they can to get back there.
I think, Kevin, you typically see teams maybe go through a 5 or 6 year rebuild or a franchise slump. But to be at 12 years and counting, that's a bit of bad luck for the Wolves and their fans. For the sake of the state of Minnesota, I hope the Wolves can get that monkey off their back.
Now, here is Russell. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Ingram from beyond the arc. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Timberwolves trail by 5. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here's Rubio. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. He gets it in there.
Well, the definition of a high percentage shooter. Terrific touch by Gorgui Zhang.
That's tipped. Towns with the steal. Wiggins right side. Rubio outside. Down low. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Russell. Levine against Mayo. Pass to the Prophet. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And again, no good by the Lakers. Timberwolves trail by 3. Levine dishes to Rubio. Towns the screen. Wiggins passes to Towns. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And it's tied up with that one. Doris, we know you were a standout point guard in the Big East for Providence. What players do you feel have a similar approach to the point guard position that you played so well in the NBA now?
Well, I was not your necessarily traditional setup point guard. I was a player who liked to get to the rim and get to the free throw line a ton. So I would say somebody like Kyrie Irving who wants to be a dynamic scorer, handle is there. So I didn't mind passing, Kevin, but I wanted to score it too.
See, I picture you as like a Chris Paul. Leaner, could do both equally well. You could dish as well as anybody, but drive as well as anybody too.
I'll tell you
You're probably being modest.
I'm not being modest. I was pretty tough too. You didn't like to play against me.
But I like broadcasting with you.
Back at you.
That one goes in.
Boy, they are not locked in defensively here in the second half. The intensity and focus haven't been there.
Rubio left side. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Now here's Mayo. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Passes it to Cobb. Lakers passing it around. Here's the Prophet. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. For 3, Levine. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
No, tremendous vision for a big man. One reason teams are reluctant to run an extra guy at hat.
They set the pick. Here's Silk, guarded by Levine. Silk passes to the Prophet. And stolen by Wiggins. Puts it up from 12. And there's Levine on the assist by Wiggins. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Mayo, the pass to the Prophet. It's Ingram atop the key. Now the pass to Cobb. Clock at 6. And it's Ingram missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
For 3, Levine, and another 3 for Minnesota.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
To say the least, he's generating a bunch of offense from distance.
Now here's Mayo. Here's Silk. Pass to the Prophet. He feeds it to Mayo. Here's the Prophet trying to get back on track. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
Well, that's the danger. Very hard to get the momentum back once it's shifted. He really had no excuse not to make that shot. Hopefully it won't shake his confidence.
Silk passes to Ingram. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range Jay, a lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And Brandon Ingram, a 5-star recruit out of Kinston High School, he helped them win 4 straight North Carolina championships, the first time that had happened in the state's history.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. They get a hand on it. Matthews, left side. Collins passes to the Prophet. Over in the corner, Matthews. Just 4 to shoot. He tries for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead. And Ingram mentored and coached by former NBA great Jerry Stackhouse.
And I wonder if Stack was a little disappointed that Ingram didn't end up becoming a Tar Heel, instead choosing the arch rival and going to Duke. A one and done there. It certainly has worked out pretty well for the young fella.
And here is Dunn following the 3 from Wesley Matthews. Passes it to Cobb for the lead. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now, here's Dunn. 8 points for him. They set the pick. Screen by Jones. A 3 ball. No good that time. The Lakers trail. And Matthews kicks to Collins. Over to the left wing. The pass to the Prophet. Puts up a 3. Shot by Collins, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Pick by Zeller. Dunn dishes to Aldridge. Feeds it to Dunn. Oh, and the dunk by Dunn.
And that is a punch to the jaw. This game, as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, well, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things, Greg, that just happens. And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Hangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Matthews with the steal. Ahead, here's Cobb. Throws down the breakaway jam. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Dunn passes to Jones. Pick by Zeller. Jones kicks to Dunn. It's Jones on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. Clock at 4. Corner shot. And he overshot that one, missing. Here are the Lakers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to the Prophet. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. There's the pick. Here's Collins. Off target with his 3.
That was an extremely weak screen. I mean, he clearly didn't want to sacrifice his body right there.
Jones kicks to Muhammad. Back to Jones. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for him.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
And that one falls for Jones. And the Lakers making a change here. And so Jones nails both of them. There's a minute left to play in the third. Russell kicks to Collins. To the left wing. Matthews against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Drills it from outside.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Dunn dishes to Jones. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Prophets got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A baseline J, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Good possession there, exactly the way they drew it up.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. The Lakers with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. There's Russell with the 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep. And the final period of play just about to start. Collins is out there with Ingram. Then it's Mayo. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Hassel in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Towns, the pass to Dunn. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 8. Pass to Hassel. He dishes it to Ingram. Wiggins against Collins. He kicks it to Russell. 4 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. And the Lakers get it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Mayo kicks to Ingram. And the Lakers with another miss.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
Dunn's shot's good.
And what a gorgeous jumper from Dunn. A stunning player who you have to respect from that spot on the floor.
Mayo kicks to Russell. Over to the wing. To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 8 points for the captain.
That's outstanding work on that possession. Nice, easy look down low. Get your rhythm started.
Rubio dishes to Dunn. There's a screen. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Just keep things simple. No reason to rush things there.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Minnesota. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Mayo. Collins against Wiggins. Lakers passing it around. Russell kicks to Ingram. Towns with the steal. Timberwolves trail by 8. Now the feed to Dunn. Back to Wiggins. The offensive rebound. And Towns gets it to go.
Well, such work ethic. Towns brutal on the offensive glass.
Inside, Hassel. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 8.
That simply is not good enough. That low post defense isn't getting the job done. Not when the ball's in his hands.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Doris, a lot of people knew that Towns would be good in the NBA, but just how quickly he has established himself as a defensive force is very impressive. You can see how he impacts decisions that opponents are making on the floor around him.
Yeah, I think Towns is always lurking and always aware of what the opposite offense is thinking about, and so he gets a lot of his blocks when the shooter didn't even know Cat was in position to block it. And what's really impressive is how versatile Cat is with who he can match up with and his defense individually in one-on-one situations.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for Cole Aldrich. And Towns drops them both.
You know, guys, I think maybe at the start of the season last year, there was a little bit of doubt, but it was pretty apparent pretty quickly that Cat was the Rookie of the Year. You know, this guy played at a near all-star level from games 1 through 82, never missed a beat. One of the most impressive rookie seasons this league has ever seen.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Towns was a runaway with the Rookie of the Year, as many expected, Doris. Not many rookies can average 18 points and 10 rebounds right out of the gate.
Yeah, it's just rare to see a rookie come in at the age Cat did and be so proficient in so many areas. You know, very often Karl Anthony Towns looked like a 10-year vet as a rookie. He had the most statistically impressive rookie year since Blake Griffin's debut back in 2011.
Now here's Wiggins. Nice break, the Lakers. Russell's running, and there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play, going to the line for one.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead, and now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
And that one falls for Collins. Timberwolves trail by 12. Minnesota calls timeout. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
Now done. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Lakers leading by 12. Ingram passes to Russell. Outside Mayo. Off target with his three.
You know, despite his cold shooting, his team is still winning.
Dunn with it. He's picked up by Russell. Dunn with it. Towns a screen on Russell. Dunn kicks to Levine. Off target from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Outside Mayo. Launches it. Minnesota with the rebound. Zhang's got 8 rebounds in this game.
You know, despite his struggle shooting, they've been successful tonight. He's just not gotten on track.
And Towns gets it to go.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now, here is Russell. Here's the floater. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Clock at 6. Mayo dishing to Collins. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 10. Bean passes to Dunn. Kicks it to Zhang. Here's Wiggins. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, you think the body up to Wiggins will throw him off. It doesn't help at all.
Russell kicks to Mayo. Collins against Wiggins. Back to Mayo from downtown. Again, Mayo missing. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here is Dunn. Here's Towns, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Well, that's a plus to Towns' game, right? He was a great free throw shooter in college, and that's carried over.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Woo shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
The Profits checked in for Collins. Good on the second free throw.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Outside Mayo. Here's Russell. Passes it to the Prophet. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Towns, the screen. Now here's Zhang. Dishes it to Dunn. From beyond the arc. Here's Towns. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup. Towns has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Russell. Here's the Prophet. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 5. Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Mayo. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. To the inside. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
You know, that's just intelligent basketball. Put that pass exactly where it needed to go to set up the shot.
Now done. Here's the dish to Towns. The jump hook. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Mayo kicks to Russell. Back to Mayo. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Poked away.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
To the paint, tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rubio's checked in. Mayo kicks to Russell. Shot clock at 5. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now the pass to Dang. Rubio against Russell. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Off the pick. Towns. And it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 25 points in the game.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
And they pick up 2.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
Feeds it to Ingram. Levine against Mayo. They set the pick. To the middle. Pass to Ingram. It's Mayo on the wing. Off the screen. And there's another one for the Lakers. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Rubio. That's tipped.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
He looked like he rushed that look. Just needs to take his time, and the shot is there.
Rubio.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Now, this is one of the most talked about international players ever, and I think Rubio just needs to stay healthy and keep working on that shot.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Lakers leading by 5. Pass to Hassel. Lakers passing it around. The jump hook. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And Rubio kicks to Levine. Rubio sets the pick for Levine. Clock at 6. Towns. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Now, this is a big physical guy himself, and Towns finds other teams trying to bump him off his game.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Towns drops them both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Now, here is Russell to the middle. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got 11 rebounds in the game. Wiggins with it, now guarded by Ingram. Good on the shot. 20 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Now, plenty of energy left for key situations. The young Andrew Wiggins, determined.
Russell dishes to Ingram. Pass to Hassel. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Count that bucket.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Rubio with it. Jang a screen. Wiggins right side. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That was massive.
Delivering in the clutch with a big shot.
Rubio against Russell. And there's the pass to the Prophet. Outside Mayo. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. So it's the Timberwolves now. Here's Rubio. Here's Towns. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's Russell. Lets the 3 fly. No good. Shot missing. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Wesley, nice win after the last loss. How important is it to win these home games?
We need all of them. We need every single home win we can get. And like you said, it was a good bounce-back win for us. And we got to get ready for our next game.
Great job, Wesley. Thanks again.
D'Angelo Russell. He took the reins tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role. He was confident, almost bordering on cocky, but you can't argue with the results.
I love the way how he was calling for the ball tonight. You could tell he was really feeling it. He started to score in a variety of ways, and he would not let the defense understand how to get to him.
They lost 2 in a row coming in, and that's when the team can't really rely on the stars. This guy played a bigger part for them than he typically does. I know he's an other Ernie, but he stepped up. Contributions got to come from everywhere, and this guy played well tonight.